More specifically, he was standing here. Show the court where Mr. White was standing. He was the killer, of course. No, he was the victim. Totally the victim. Did not see that coming. He totally revived himself, brought himself back to life. That's how powerful of a man he is. Take that! This is where he was. Look! The victim ran for the door. If he was watching from this point to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Haha! Please! This is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. And he is the killer. Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. And Wright's like, yeah, that's right. Ho ho ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. I have a name. I'm going to punch you through this television. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment that made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, oh my god. Might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear it. Judge, you've been bought off, haven't you? God damn it. Alright, let's do this thing. She ran to the left, quote unquote. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. So I'm losing the voice acting ability right now because I'm thinking, well, then how does the glass shards come into play? You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? No, I don't, because I'm not the one who killed her. Jerk! Anyways. That does seem to me... Judge. You guys. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Oh, Phoenix, you're so funny. I need to... No, I didn't want to do that, but oh well. What do you mean by that? That is what I am about to explain. You Americans always so impatient. It does not become you. Hey, buddy, you're an American too. Yeah, well, he's so rich, he doesn't even know. Let me see. Died from a blow by a... May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Okay. But it doesn't say, like, how many times she was hit. It just says by a blow, not 2 blows on the head. Press the A button to listen. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Hold on a second. Stop saying it was me. But I have bling, so I'm right. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. You can do nothing, right? Nothing! Yeah, I continue. No. So, were you watching both times? I suppose I was. You suppose. Please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Chased her and delivered the final blow. This is what means. If that was the case, I wonder if the first time he supposedly hit Mia, he actually hit the lamp, and that caused the glass shards. And then when he went after her again, that's when he delivered the second blow, striking her in the head. I object that. Mr. White. What do you have to say to that? What do you have to say for yourself? That's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White. Wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I know I'm adding more syllables to that, but I don't care. I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Yeah, because no one's perfect. Jerk. Anyways, Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. Don't even go to recess right now. The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break. Yeah, we want justice in the American way. Murica! Very well. The witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out this time, Mr. White. Okay. That's right, Gildery Lockhart. I got you where I want you. Well, see, I looked out the other window when I heard that thing fall. What thing? And the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. And kill her, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then, she turned and ran for the door. And you did her in a single little swap. Swap indeed. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach gives me a deserting because you've been caught. Deal with it. Yep. I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. What thing? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Exactly was that thing? Oh, that, the glass light stand. The one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. That is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White? Huh, what? Saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. And change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. Okay, let's see. Yeah, he can't see it. Ha! Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. Floor plans to the scene of the murder, correct? Mm-hmm. Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area that you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Hee hee hee. Ba 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 ba. Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Ah! Ah! Oh, yes. Justice. Murica! And it was... I'm kind of scared right now. You did it, didn't you? This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Miss Mia. Looks like you were about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Forgot about Edgeworth. Yeah, frick. Edgy boy, don't do it. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Wiretap? But... no! Explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. Neither do I! No! I worked so hard, man! He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No! You wouldn't! Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the thing called law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. But you didn't know it fell over me. Ooh, your testimony. You said, and you couldn't see. Oh my gosh, you guys. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. He is. As an audience, we know this. However, it is the fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. He went to the place of the wiretap. Or went to place the wiretap, I should say. He could have seen the glass light stand then. No! Ergo. Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture is... Ugh! No. Just no. You will testify to the court about this wiretap. Why, yes, and all the blame in the world. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Oh my gosh, you guys. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fanco law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? How could he hear it if he claims he was across the street in a different building? Game. What am I supposed to do now? I don't even know, man, but I feel like a drink of water right now. Wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That's when I saw the glass light stand. There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Well, let's see. Found Miss May's hotel room. May testimony. Huh. Very interesting. How? I'm gonna press him on everything. Do you have proof of this? April May knew the details of Miss Bay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. You did, or Miss May did? Hold on, you guys. Okay, sorry about that. I heard a car horn out there and I thought it was mine. So, anyways, was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Aha! Several days old were found in the... Okay, those were obviously Mr. White's. No, Edgeworth. He's already run a check on those prints. Probably. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the... blah, 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 blah. Okay. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Yes, it does. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidence. Oh, that's a lie. Why did you notice something as nauseous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing for me to press him on. Gosh. I don't even know. Just tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. Time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. Honorable! No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright? Are you giving up? No, I'm